What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. And for today's video, we're gonna be doing yet another swap, I guess you could say. Not LS swap, but just a swap. So technically on this truck, it's what is it, 2000 what, 2000 something. It's NBS GMC crew cab. So right now in this truck, it does have a 4.8, as you can see here, 4.8. The truck locked up because why?
He didn't put oil in the motor and he drove like that.
Well, yeah, that. So don't do that. But so this motor's this engine's locked up. We do have another one. It is right here. We just have it mocked up in his truck, but it's right there. And then he's getting the table set up right now for like all the tools and stuff, whatever we need. But right now I have to record it on my phone because my GoPro's dead. So I'm charging it right now. But right now he's gonna start taking off all the wires for the whole harness off of the motor, and then start pulling off the intake to get everything off of it. Because I guess they kind of started tearing it apart already. So they took off what?
The alternator and the starter.
Is it? Just alternator and starter. And like I was saying, on this motor, they have shorty headers. I don't know if you can really see it. Oh, kind of. But oh, there you go. Oh, I lose a 10. Don't lose it. They do have shorty headers on it, but what sucks about it is because instead of bolting them on, they welded them on from the bottom. That's from what he said right now. But
well, you can see right there.
Right. Oh yeah. Oh look, hold on, the 10's falling again. You can kind of. It's really hard to see. Hold on, it's good. Maybe from the bottom. Let's see. Oh, but the truck's like super clean. This is actually one of my favorite crew cabs that we've had. Super nice. And then all peanut butter interior or tan interior. It's nice. Clean truck. Oh shit. Anyways, let me see if I can. Nope. Maybe. No. Well, anyways, they're welded on, so we can't really do too. Well, we don't want to cut them off and then have to take it to the exhaust shop and put it back on and all that stuff. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna unbolt the headers, set them to the side, and then just pull the engine out like that. And hopefully we can take off if it'll spin over a little bit to just enough to get the torque converter taken off, but that's for later. But like I said, as of right now, we're probably just gonna do the harness and then unbolt the manifold, which is super simple. For those that haven't done this before, it's what, 8 bolts, right, for the intake? And they're 8 millimeters?
No. They're 10.
10 of them? Oh yeah, 5 and 5. So it'll be these little ones right there. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and then the rest are back there. You just can't really see them. But yeah, 10 of those on each. 5 and 5 on each side. And you don't have to take off the fuel rails. You just unplug the line right here. This line right there. And it'll come off. And whatever sensors it has, obviously the harness is going to come off. But whatever sensors it does have on top. But we're going to go ahead and get started on that. I guess we'll put it on time lapse. So that way y'all can kind of see it maybe from up here or something. Or maybe right here while he tears it apart. And then we'll get back to once we get the intake off, we'll get back to it, and show y'all a little bit more and what else y'all need to take off. And really just tranny bolts and motor mounts, really, and it'll come out. But it's not very difficult, so we'll get right back to y'all. All right, guys. So I had to go to the store real quick while he was working on the truck, and we had the GoPro on the time lapse, but it died, so I don't know how much it got. But pretty much, the motor almost pretty much ready to come out already. The only thing it needs is just motor mounts and 4 tranny bolts, and that's it. Everything else is off.
All the grounds, everything.
Yeah, all the grounds and grounds, the harness, fuel, headers. He said there was only 3 bolts on each side for the headers, so we need to get some more bolts for it. The whole front assembly of the water pump, the alternator, all that stuff, the bracket that goes right here. The only thing you need, we need 1 bolt for the AC pump, right? 1 bolt for that. Like I said, motor mounts and 4 tranny bolts. Huh? Oh yeah, take off the hood so we don't mess it up or anything. We can pull the motor out right now. Oh, now you can get a better view of the bolts that we were talking about. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 right there. Same thing on this side. You got 5 going along this side. Oh, you also need to take off this what is it? Well, the hose for the brake booster. Also, it does have like the little hoses that go from here to the radiator. You make sure you pull these off before you take off the intake. Should be it really. But like I said, right now we're gonna lift up the truck a little bit, unbolt the tranny. It's only 4 bolts and motor mounts. The 1 bolt, pull it out hopefully. But I'm gonna let the GoPro charge a little bit. We'll put it back on time lapse, and then we'll get to pulling this engine out. Well, taking off the hood first, and then pulling the engine out. But yeah, that's pretty much it really. It's not much left to do. And then just because this one's a 4.8, and this is the motor for it, but he was just mocking it up in his truck right now. Don't.
That one's a little bit older.
Huh?
That one's a little bit older.
Oh, bro.
That has a cable for everybody.
Oh yeah, it does. But yeah, oh yeah, it's okay. Same thing. Just swap out intakes and stuff, so it'll be okay. But yeah, we'll be right back. We're gonna go ahead and knock out those tranny bolts and the other stuff and pull this engine out. All right, guys. So we're back on the GoPro now. We got it to charge a little bit, but now we're ready to pull the engine out. It's all ready. Well, lighting's kind of crappy. It's getting dark outside, but we did get all the tranny bolts off. It was 6 bolts instead of 4 bolts, my bad. So it's 2 at the bottom and then the 4 that are on the side, like the ones holding the dipstick. We did get the AC pump. This will be, well, this bolt, well, the one that goes on the bottom, but same one, same hole. It was 15, and the tranny bolts were 15s as well. Got those off, and then got the last bolt for the wire harness, the one that goes underneath the motor. It'll be right next to the motor mount on this side. It's a 10mm. I kind of dropped it, but it's on the bottom. What else? That was it, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, now we're just gonna push the truck back into the driveway over there because it's smooth and like this, the asphalt, we can't move the jack around as easily. But like I said, we are about to just push it back right now and then get everything set up so we can pull this engine out, and hopefully everything goes smoothly, but we'll see what happens right now. All right, guys, so we got the truck out here in the driveway. I forgot what it's called. We got it out here in the driveway. But anyways, as we put that on and then we get the jack, well, this jack is too short because it's only a 110 jack, so that's as far as it extends out. So whenever we put it up up next to the truck, it gets to right here. So we still need about another foot or so to get to, we put it on the middle one right here to get the engine pulled out, but we can't. So we're gonna go try to pick one up from the shop and see if we can pull this engine out here in a bit, but we'll be right back. Well, before we head out to go get the other jack, we're gonna pull off the valve covers real quick, because whenever we do get the other jack and we go to pull the motor, we don't want the valve covers to hit the firewall or anything, to make it harder on us to pull it out, whatever. But all it is gonna be a 10mm and an 8mm socket. So just pull off the coil packs. It's gonna be right here. You have 1, 2, 3 right here, And 4. And there's a 5th one in the back. You just can't really see it, but you just pop those off, and then these are the 8s, right?
No, 10s.
These are 10s.
Valve covers are 8.
Okay, yeah. So these are gonna be the 10 millimeters, and the valve cover ones, these little bitty ones right here, right there, those will be the 8 millimeters. So I was gonna have just 4 of those. But yeah, we're gonna pull these off real quick, and then we'll be right back. All right, guys, we're back finally. We went, like I said, we got the jack right here. We already got it hooked on to the plate. We got it right in the middle. We got it up already a little bit, and then we also have a jack on the transmission at the bottom. It's a little hard to see, but we couldn't get the jack under the truck because the truck is kind of low, so we had to put like a little brick. You can't barely see it right here, but put the brick on the tire, lift it up a little bit, just enough to get the jack underneath. But we got it supported. We got the engine, like I said, it already in the air, so need to lift it up just a little bit so you can clear the engine mount, the engine mounts, and hopefully pull this thing out. All right, guys, so we got the motor out. It was getting kind of hung on the motor mounts right here, but it's all right. Just a little persuasion with the with the crowbar, and got them out. It's because the shorty headers, it was getting stuck a little bit right there. Hold on. Right there on the header, and then on this side as well, it was getting hung on the AC pump, but we just lifted it up a little bit. But another problem we saw was the tranny right there. Those 2 bolts right there for the housing, they're coming out. So yeah, anyways, we're gonna try to, oh look, you see it? Dang, it was eating it up. This shit's fucked up. But anyways, we're gonna try to attempt to get these bolts out from the converter, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, we're gonna tighten those up for them. Probably, do you have Loctite? No, I need to buy some. Yeah. Good luck trying to take it back apart. But yeah, we're gonna put some Loctite on them, and then try to fix those bolts. I'm pretty sure that was messed up. And so yeah, we're gonna go grab some food real quick, come back, and then I guess try to slap in the other motor. But anyways, guys, we'll be right back. All right, guys, so we were literally about to start taking off all the converter bolts, or attempting to take out the converter bolts. He was gonna go bend a wrench to get it to slide in behind the flywheel, to take out the bolts, and then I happened to move it, and the motor turned over. Like, it turned over, like, bruh, like easily. Like, look, like it's, the motor still has compression, like, bruh.
The tranny was the one.
The tranny, well, messed it up because, like I said, that bolt, well, those 2 bolts were coming out, but that one messed it up. I guess it, from putting pressure on here and digging into the converter, I guess it messed up the converter. So before we pulled out the engine in the first place, we tried to turn it over to make sure, like, okay, confirm if it was locked or not. So we're like, all right, cool, it's messed up. So we pulled it out and tried it, and it spins over perfectly fine. So this was kind of a, I mean, this wasn't our fault, so we kind of, I mean, we figured it out afterwards, but we were told to just pull the motor and put another one in, and we were like, all right, cool, we're gonna do that. But turns out it's a converter. The converter was messed up the whole time. So hopefully here tomorrow we should get a new one, right? So we're still gonna end up putting the other 4.8 in the truck. I mean, because it's already have it out. So
You're gonna put that one in OBS?
yeah, we're gonna end up doing, well, yeah, he's gonna end up putting this one. This is his brother's OBS, right? Yeah, his brother's gonna end up putting this motor in his OBS. Oh, what was that? Oh, it's a little June bug. So yeah, this was still good. I mean, we'll probably still go through it, make sure everything else is good, like probably change gaskets and shit on it later on if they want to do the swap. Yeah, I guess we'll keep you updated once we get the new converter in and get that motor ready to get slapped back into the truck. And then, like we said, we're gonna go ahead and tighten up all the bolts. Well, we're gonna pull out the bolts, put Loctite on them, and then put them all in, because we don't want that shit happening again. But luckily this trans is rebuilt, so it does have what it had. He said what?
Stage 2.
Huh?
Stage 2.
Well, yeah, this is stage 2.
Supposedly.
Stage 2, yeah, stage 2. It has a year warranty on it, so in case if it does mess up, you know, hey, he'll just take it back to the shop, get it fixed, and you know. Anyways, guys, now we're finally gonna grab something to eat. But that's a good point. Yeah, if we wouldn't have seen that, we would have had the same issue, and then would have been back at square one and be like, okay, well, why didn't it work? And pull it out or pull out the tranny and then go from there again. But luckily we did, so problem solved, I hope. Well, that too. But anyways, guys, we'll be back. All right, guys, day 2, and it's already in the afternoon. We're getting ready to put this motor in, but before that, my little brother's been working on it, you know, tearing apart, cleaning it up a little bit, and he's went ahead and painted it for him, because we're like, hey, why not? Because we were waiting on the guy to bring us some parts. So if you can, I mean, you can see it from here, this one, it kind of matches the paint of the truck, just to, you know, it's close, but it's not super close. But you know, it looks good. But I'm about to head out right now, and he's gonna finish putting in the motor. I think him and his friend are gonna come do it. So, and hopefully they should have it running. But also, he was able to get that bolt in right there. It's hard to see. Another one, it was stripped, so that one we couldn't get it back in there. But if there is something wrong with the transmission, the shop's gonna take care of it. Just brought us the new torque converter right here, brand new. So he's gonna go ahead and slap it in right now in the tranny, and then get ready to put this thing on. What is up, guys? It's day 3 of the swap. Well, technically yesterday the motor already got swapped by my brother. He did all the work, well, him and his homeboy. But last night he got everything put back together, like all the wiring, the fuel, motor and training back together and everything, fans. But the only thing we didn't have was a starter, because look, yeah, they messed it up when they were trying to turn over the truck whenever it was locked up, or they thought it was locked up. So the starter got messed up. So this morning he went and bought a new one, put it on, and here you go. Like nothing. Runs smooth. Right now we're just checking, like, make sure all the temperatures are good. We already got the truck warmed up and everything. Gotta check the water again right now, but before we do that, I gotta move my car, my truck, get it out the way. So. hopefully everything goes well and the training's not messed up or anything. So we already told the guy in advance, like in case if anything happens to the train while we're test driving it, he said it was totally fine. So we don't gotta worry about that. But there it goes, moving it under its own power. Alright guys, well, made it to the gas station, so we're gonna put some gas real quick. Oh, they're already putting gas. Let's go. 40 bucks. Maybe I'll take another one. Gotta take out the roaches. Alright, let's go try this thing out. See if it breaks. It's not that fast. It's pretty slow.
Just the 4.8.
Yeah, it's just a baby 4.8, so it's not anything crazy. It's just, you know, to get around. It's not bad though. We're doing pretty good.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's one of them. Both of them?
I think so.
Shoot. Oh shit, it actually kicked
That's
in.
because I turned on the top of shit.
Oh, okay. That's what I was like, whoa, shit. Dang, this thing's actually pretty quick. Well, it's okay for being stock.
I mean, yeah, but we're going like 70.
Oh shit. We're just trying to test it out, see if anything breaks. So if it breaks, we fix it and we give it back to them. But so far everything's good, you know. But all right, guys. So turns out everything is, you know, perfectly fine on the truck. So here it is in the back. So everything's fine on the truck. Everything's like all the oil pressure's good, water temps are good, training temps are good. Everything like it runs smooth now. Hopefully he doesn't have any more issues in the future. But oh yeah, does he need more water? Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna put some more water in it right now. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. We appreciate y'all watching, and we hope y'all liked it. You know, and then again, there's a lot on him right there. Or you can barely see his head. 2 days to do an engine swap on the truck. You know, that's getting everything pulled out and everything, make sure everything works, and you know, now it runs. Yeah, go drop a comment down below to tell us whatever y'all want to see next or what y'all would like to see next. But don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one.